Enabling Good Lives came about because disabled people and families were tired of waiting for the government and for the Crown to initiate a change process. At the time, the Minister of Disability Issues, Hareana Turia, she convened a meeting which was the beginning of Enabling Good Lives, where disabled people and families started with a clean sheet of paper and described what it would look like to change the system.
I came to the party in 2011 after the Enabling Good Lives report was released. And so, in my head, I kind of made up what had gone on before, and I thought that this was probably a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get change in the system.
So we came up with a few principles, and these all came out really quickly because people have been thinking about this for a long time and probably just needed a forum to talk about it. And after the principles, then we thought about some of the fundamental processes that might be needed to make those things work, such as connectors and a personal budget and basically getting some of the rules out of the road so people can think about their life and then do something about it.
Minister Turia was really clear about the fact that she wanted a team of people to act as the kaitiaki or the guardian of the approach. It's protecting choice and control. It's protecting the idea of leadership from disabled people and families. They don't want their lives to revolve around formalised services.
There's a lot of talk around enabling good lives and system transformation, and sometimes the two phrases are used interchangeably. I think that it's really important to articulate that enabling good lives is a social movement that is led by the community, and system transformation is the government's response to that. And that's a really important thing to do, and it will make it easier for disabled people and their families to live good lives, but system transformation is not enabling good lives.
Enabling good lives is a how, and the how is now. If we get this right for a person, then there will be a ripple effect that it will be right for their significant others, their family, whānau, their ainga. That will have a ripple effect into their neighbourhoods, that will have a rippling effect into communities. Ultimately, that will have a rippling effect into our society, so that each person gets to live their self-defined, self-determined good life.
Enabling Good Lives is about reframing incredibly ingrained patterns of thinking. It's a revolutionary process that I think is just beginning.
I would hope that at this time that disabled people and their families will be living the lives that aspire to live, and that would be able to create the conditions for that to happen.
Everybody gets to have the kinds of relationships they want to have. Everybody gets to have the kinds of experiences they want to have. Everybody is dreaming on a level that you would expect a person to dream.
What would be amazing in 30 years is that we didn't talk about this thing called enabling good lives, and to have disabled people who proudly take leadership roles and share their experiences and diversity, which enriches all of our lives.
I walk a different path to a lot of people without a disability. But over the last 5 years, I've learned to be proud of myself and what I can do.
I have a real love. It's my passion. It's my language, of course. I was born deaf, and so I love providing my language or sharing my language. And when I think about young children, they haven't learnt that. And I think, well, I can do this. I can teach that. I've got the skills to do that.
He's a pretty cool kid. He's raw and real, and I wouldn't have it any other way now. It's been a hell of an experience, that's for sure. Yeah, good one. Now.
Megan loves people. We have tried to set up a flat culture where you have a family type flat. She likes to have friends, and she's had some really good ones along the way.
I've always been a survivor. I've always been someone to push, no matter the odds. I decide. I wanted my legacy to be that you can fight and you can keep pushing in life no matter what crap comes your way.
We figured out that Jamie needed a place in the community. He needed work, he needed purpose that aligned with his interests, and he needed an income and a life that was going to let us have a life that was also a bit independent of Jamie. And so we bought a childcare business, and we'll see Jamie is transitioning out of school and into that work environment, and so that's going to be his place in the community.
The reason I wanted to go into my community and help other families is because I knew if I suffered in silence for so many years, there's others out there doing the same.
My hope for Te Lamanui is to make his own informed decisions about how he wants to live his life, and we just tag along. We'll be just tagging along in his life and enjoying it as much as he is.
Kind of excited and afraid as well, because it's a big step in my independence.
I learnt that I am a better person. I learnt to respect people. I learnt how to respect myself and others.
I did everything backwards. I had a child, I built all my family, I had the medical condition, now I'm working on my career. But I'm hopeful that we get to a place that New Zealand is accessible.